blah, 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 blah. Alright, we got The Walking Dead Best Fights 64. Daryl vs. Variant Walker's Rick vs. Shane.
Went to church?
We'll win, Rick. You. It's like the first moment. It's whenever you're put to the test. Stop acting like you know the way.
Rick vs. Shane. Murder vs. the Governor. Well, I would call it just the Governor. I'll say Murder vs. the Woodbury. But yeah, this one's better. If I was me, I'm going Jesus versus Rick and Daryl. Rick versus General Bill. Rick versus the Claimers, obviously. Michonne versus the Governor. Damn, all Daryl fights get eliminated off of rep. I didn't see anything past the first season of Daryl Dixon, so. Ooh, it's a good one. This is not really much of a fight, so I'm going Daryl versus Beta. Daryl vs. Beta was tough. I don't even know what this is. Oh, is this the Rick versus CRM Blue fight? Or am I getting this mixed up? I'm going this way. I don't even know what the other one was. Rick versus Two Wolves. Rick versus Jadis wasn't really a fight. Crab versus Negan or Rick versus Frontliner. What the fuck is this fight? Yeah, Rick versus the Liner. CRM Soldier. Rick versus Pete or Shane versus Ed? Rick versus Pete. Rick versus Pete was tough. Rick versus Negan first fight. So this is when they was in the house. There was caught when Rick versus Negan. That's when they was in the house. Negan, Maggie, and Elijah versus Carver. There versus. A lot of these fights are just fucking dead. Michonne versus the Governor. Ooh, now this is a good one. Rick versus Shane or Rick and Negan's second fight. Rick and Negan's second fight was tough. Like Rick versus, I'm going Rick versus Shane. Rick versus Shane is iconic, too iconic to just Rick versus Tyrese or Rick versus. That what? That what? Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
Justice, stop me!
What?
What?
But I'm going. I'm going to what? I'm going to what? What? Rick versus Claimers. Let me see if I can show them.
I got him. Oh, it's
Look, when Rick bites his sword out.
What the hell are you gonna do now, sport?
That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm going Rick versus Claimer. Rosita versus Dante or Serum Rick. I noticed like it's the only season I've seen of Daryl. I'm going Daryl versus Beta. Daryl versus Beta was tough. Maggie versus Leah, or Negan versus Beta. Maggie versus Leah. Rick versus Saber. Rick versus the Governor. Rosita versus Beta. I can't remember this fight. Rick versus Daryl or Negan versus Simon. Negan versus Simon. Rick versus Daryl was tough, but it was like short. Negan versus Simon was like full on fight. Rick versus Pete. Oh, I'm going Rick versus Pete. Rick versus Pete was Pete too. Rick versus two Wolves. Rick versus the Wolves. Whoa. Rick versus Negan the last fight, or Murray versus the Governor. This wasn't even a fight. We're going strictly off fights. This wasn't a fight. I mean, the Murray versus Governor wasn't really a fight either. But seeing Merle pull up on the Woodbury people and just start sniping shit down after he just freed Michonne, I'm going, might be a hot take. This might piss some people off. I'm going Merle versus the Governor. Merle versus Beta. Ray versus the Governor. I'm going. I'm going Michonne versus the Governor. Michonne versus the Governor for sure. Rick versus Negan. Oh, the Rick versus Negan first fight was tough, and it was in that house. If I have to choose one, I'm going Rick versus the Claimers. Negan versus Simon. Tyrion Rick versus General Bill. Bale? Is this Bale or Bill? I swear it was Bill. Oh, this not
The
like
next world
fight.
public. We learn things are on this look.
Your world isn't gonna win.
I never this
Yeah, I'm going this one. That fight kind of mad. Ooh, Rick versus Shane or Rick versus Pete. I'm going Rick versus Shane. Seeing them brawl for the first time was tough. Rick versus Pete was tough too, but and Maggie and Elijah. Ooh, why did you have to? Oh, it could have been top two. Rick versus Shane or Negan versus Simon. Seeing Rick versus Shane throw hands for the first time was tough. But seeing Negan versus Simon and Negan saying you want to beat a man, you got to beat the man, and Simon sneaks him and Negan still wins. And then he declares he have to kill Rick and his group. I'm going. But I'm going Rick versus Shane. Seeing that for the first time was just too tough. Daryl versus Beta or Michonne versus the Governor? Daryl versus Beta. Michonne versus the Governor was tough. The Governor is my favorite villain on Walking Dead. I don't think there's no other villain better than him. I'm not gonna argue with Negan, but if we're going strictly off villainry, the Governor is up there, bro. The best one. I'm going Daryl versus Beta. Daryl versus Beta was a tough fight. Merle versus. And I'm gonna click that. Merle versus the Governor. Ooh, Rick versus the Governor. Rick versus the Claimers. I'm going Rick versus the Claimers, bro. Yeah, I'm going. Mm, I'm going Daryl versus Beta. Merle versus the Governor was tough. Merle versus the Woodbury was tough. But I'm going Daryl versus Beta. Okay, now let's what's the better fight? Going Rick versus Shane. Rick versus the Claimers was tough. Seeing Rick bite his throat out, then saying he's mine, and it's just repeatedly stabbing the others claimer over and over again. But Rick versus Shane, seeing them fight for the first time was just amazing. Just amazing. With that being said, y'all know which one is the better fight. It's Daryl versus Big. No, I'll just play. It's Rick versus Shane. That's the best fight in The Walking Dead. It had the most emotional weight behind it. It was. It got put in the right moment in time, right place. Rick just finding out Lori is pregnant, and getting real confirmation that Lori did sleep with Shane. And then Rick confronted Shane, telling him this is his baby, it's his wife, not yours. And then the Randall situation, him knowing Maggie puts him in a pit against each other even more because Shane wants to kill him, Rick wants to let him free. So I'm going Rick versus Shane. Rick versus Shane is the best fight in The Walking Dead. Daryl versus Beta was tough, but Daryl versus Beta, it was a good fight, but there wasn't really no emotional weight behind it. You know what I'm saying? It was a good fight, but there wasn't no emotional weight behind it. Rick versus Shane had all the weight behind it. Like people who watched the first season and all the way up to episode 10 of the second season was just waiting to see them duke it out for the first time. We got to see that with this fight, so I'm going Rick versus Shane. Rick versus Shane is the best fight in The Walking Dead. We got Naruto's best abilities. Now, this is not which one is stronger. This is strictly which one I think is better, personally. Not which one is stronger. 64, obviously. Chidori or Sasuke's puppet Chidori. More iconic. Kamui or Kamui. Same. I'm counting both as the same thing. I'm going this one. It don't matter which one, basically. Kamui or Hunter Hillen. Kamui. Hunter Hillen was tough, but Kamui is just like iconic, bro. Eight gates of particle style. Ooh. Now, this is not which one is stronger. But if I had to choose one, I'm going 8 gates. I'm going 8 gates. I just seeing 8 gates for the first time, and my guy use the 8 gate for the first time, fighting Madara was just tough. It was iconic as hell, so I'm going 8 gate. Susana, Frog Zone or Flying Thunder God? Flying Thunder God. Kirin or the Hundred Hands or Buddha or something like that? I'm going Kirin. Hydrification or Ruberdale. Ooh, I'm going to Curse Mark. I thought the butterfly something. I didn't read that earlier. I'm going to Curse Mark, obviously. Ooh, Amaterasu or True Seeking Orbs? I'm going Amaterasu. See Itachi use that for the first time? I'm talking about in Shippuden, not in regular Naruto. I know he used it in regular Naruto, but we don't really see him use it. Seeing him use it for the first time in Shippuden and hearing about it was just stuff. I remember seeing those black flames, thinking it was heat. Mind Traffic Jutsu or Thousand Hands? Thousand Hands. Ooh, Kodo Masukami or Tsukiyomi? We don't really see. There's not which one is stronger now. There's not which one is stronger. But we don't really see too much of Kodo Masukami. Tsukiyomi is my personal favorite genjutsu in the whole series. Now, this is not Kodo Masukami because we see Danzo use it to an extent and see Itachi use it to an extent. But we don't really see it that much in the series, so I'm going Tsukiyomi. Shadow Clones or Chidori? I'm going Chidori. No, I'm going Shadow Clones. No, I'm going Chidori. Ooh, this is damn. Oh, this is not which one is stronger. This is just which one I enjoy more. I'm going Chidori. Rasen Shuriken. Sage Mode or Clay Bombs? I'm gonna go out. I like I like Daniel's Clay Bomb a lot. One of my best moves, one of my not best, one of my favorite moves throughout all the Naruto series, Boruto, Naruto, and Naruto Shippuden. I like Sage Mode a lot too, but if I had to choose one, I'm going Clay Bombs. Ooh, ooh, Immortality or Limbo? Seeing the ritual, I'm counting the ritual. Seeing the ritual for Immortality, especially Lord Joshine's version. See him do the ritual, lick the blood, and then he can reflect the damage on what damage he take onto the person he licked the blood of. And there's, I'm going that. Seeing that for the first time was just so. Oh my god, all the Akatsuki had all the coolest abilities in Naruto, bro. Ras, Rasengan. Ooh, Rasengan or Edo Tensei. You know I like my favorite abilities in Magic. I say this all the time. Is necromancy. Any type of necromancy. Any type of raising the dead to use as soldiers to fight for. Those are my favorite type of abilities in Magic. Any Magic system they got an ability like that, they most likely will become my favorite character. But the Rasengan is Naruto's like most iconic ability throughout the whole series. Gentle Fist or Shadow Possession? Gentle Fist. Shadow Possession is still number one. Gentle Fist. Immortal. Ooh. Flying Thunder Guard, but the ritual for the immortality is just is what carried the ability so much. The ritual was just so tough, so tough. Kieran or just Kieran. Amaterasu or Rasen Shuriken. I'm going Amaterasu, bro. Like that's just keep in mind. I'm ranking these off which one I think is cooler. Amaterasu, the black flame that burns anything. I'm going that. Ooh, Kamuyo the curse mark. Now, if we count the transformations with the curse mark, if we're counting the transformation with the curse mark, I'm going to curse mark. If we're just saying like just this regular form he got right now, I will put Kamu over that. But I'm counting the curse mark transformations too, especially Sasuke's when he grows wings. I hate that he lost one of the wings and replaced it with snakes. By the way, him having both wings was just so tough. But him growing wings and Hibi Sasuke is my favorite character throughout the favorite version of any character throughout the whole Naruto franchise. I'm going to curse mark, especially with the transformation. If you could get a good transformation, especially to a monster form, out of a character, like that's like it's just so peak. Chidori Susano, Rasengan, Play Bombs. Ooh, Tsukiyomi or 8 Gates? Are the 8 Gates? I'm going Tsukiyomi. I love Genjutsu. I just feel like Genjutsu wasn't used enough in the Naruto series, man. Like any character that had Genjutsu was just so tough, except for Kurenai. Um, but any other character that had Genjutsu was so tough. I'm just playing. She kind of cold. She kind of cold. It's a shame they turned her to like fucking just a mother, and she wasn't used that much in the series. At Asuma, I feel like her and Shikamaru teaming up to get back for Asuma would have been just tough. But anyway, all Genjutsu users are really just cold, bro. Like Genjutsu was one of the most unutilized. I don't know. I don't even know if I said that word right. Most like underrated moves throughout the whole Naruto series. Genjutsu was just so OP, bro. Curse mark. Curse mark. Ooh, Emma Cross with the clay bombs? I'm going to clay bombs. The black flames that burn anything without getting put out is tough. But seeing Deidara use the clay bombs for the first time, explosion, talking about art was just so tough, bro. I'm sorry. I'm going to clay bombs. Kieran. Look, this might be a hot take. I think Lord Joshin's immortality, especially with the ritual, is a more interesting ability than the Rasengan. I'm sorry. I think it's a more cooler, more interesting ability, especially the ritual, especially them leaving us absolutely knowing nothing about Lord Joshin, but somehow Hidan, that's his name, yes, Hidan, So no, he done get some mortality is just so crazy. I feel like that's just a cooler ability than the Rasengan. Curse mark. Hearing where Lord Josh is. I'm telling you, but the ritual carries it so much. Like him doing a ritual, sacrificing people's lives to Lord Joshin, like him constantly talking about Lord Joshin, which is like which is so goated to me. And we know absolutely nothing about Lord Joshin is what keeps it like going crazy to me. Like they can still introduce more Lord Joshin lore and it won't feel like it's messing up the Naruto's universe. That's how little we know about Lord Joshin and the immortality. And Hidan's ritual. Like I would love to see another Lord Joshin immortality user. It don't even have to be immortality. I just love to see another like more Lord Joshin people in Boruto. But seeing another immortality user would be tough. The curse mark is especially the transformation. I told you, if you could pull up a great monster transformation in Naruto, I mean not Naruto, in just any type of form of media, and it looks cool and it fits the character so well, bro, that becomes the coolest ability in my eye. The Sasuke just having a transformation and getting wings and being able to fly and all this stuff, and he turns like a monster. He still has the 3 Sharingan. He still has all his kid, Orochimaru the Zorb. Like, bro, I'm not even talking about all the other stuff. But the Curse Mark is just such a cool ability, bro. And then they give you like a boost to your stats, and then you get a transformation to come with it. It's just so tough. And then the way it looks on the character, especially Sasuke, like right here, this looks so tough, bro. I'm going to Curse Mark. I think the Curse Mark is the coolest ability in Naruto, the Naruto franchise. It says Naruto best ability, but I went the coolest route, not the best or strongest. I'll do this one. We got Mortal Kombat best fatalities. I haven't played Mortal Kombat 1. I haven't played that. I should play that for stream, should I? Yeah, I should play it for stream. It's gonna be on one of my lists to play on for stream. I haven't played Mortal Kombat 1 though. But I think they got videos on here that allow me to see which fatality and which. Cassie Cage Bubblehead fatality. That's alright. Loki kinda mid. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Yeah, watching combos or the fatality, bro. This one 100% better. Just off the bats flying in there, bro. And then the bats flying out. I think those are bats. I don't know. I haven't played on Pokemon. But this one is just 100 times better than Cassie Cage's. I'm sorry. Cabal. Ain't just like, didn't he do this before? Speedsters are so cool no matter what universe they're in, man. Like, they're so cool no matter what universe they're in. Speedsters gotta be something like my favorite all-time characters. The Flash, Cabal, Nayota, Nabio. Speedsters, man. Wally West. Like, whatever universe they're in, if you got a speedster, bro, you just know the speedster is just all-time goated. And one of the best characters in the show. Damn, we watching his intro or the fatality? I'm going Cabals. I'm going Cabals. I should have told 64 for this one.
Fatality.
That one's tough. This one's better. I already know he was going to do with that head. Damn, I gotta low-key speed this one up. I'm low-key trying to speed this up. I know pretty much all the Mortal Kombat 11 fatalities. Damn, I should have done 64. Yeah, I'm gonna restart this. I'm gonna change it from 64 to 32. 64 is gonna make it feel like a long time. $32 just feel like a long time too. Alright. Where we ranking Mortal Kombat's best fatalities. I haven't played Mortal Kombat 1. I will play that for a stream sometime soon. But right now, I played every other Mortal Kombat from when the release don't start releasing on consoles to Mortal Kombat 11 though. That being said, Kung Lao, we got Kung Lao's right here. Aaron Black. Kung Lao, I know that fatality Kung Lao's is better. I can't even watch this one. I couldn't watch that one. Homelander, I've seen this fatality already. I know this fatality. So tough, man. Oh, I wouldn't even play the sound. That's how locked in I was. This fatality is so tough, man. Let me see this one.
Deadly uppercut, take two.
Action.
Daily up. Oh, this is a good one. Daily uppercut was tough. But if I had to choose one, I'm going Homelander. Homelander was tough. Seeing him stare at the plane like he did in the show. Shang Tsung or Sergio Jones? Shang Tsung. I know both of those fatalities. This one is so tough. I remember doing this one for the first time, bro.
Flawless victory.
I used to think this is so tough. Scorpion is my favorite Mortal Kombat character. I didn't know. This one's tough too. Damn, this is a good one. But if I had to choose one, the Terminator one was tough. I'm going to Terminator. Oops, I bought. He's in Mortal Kombat 1? Noob Saibot is like the most useless character in all of Mortal Kombat series. I'm gonna keep it real.
Saibot wins. Flawless.
He's literally the most useless character throughout the whole Naruto series. Like, what do he do throughout the whole Naruto series? Jax. Like, he doesn't do nothing. He's useless in my life. Oh, I think I've seen this one. Yep, I've seen this one. I'm big on this one, dude. This one's tough too.
Fatality.
But like last time I seen a RoboCop one, I think this is the same one I seen earlier. I'm not watching the fight, but come on now. It's the same one I seen earlier. RoboCop one is tough. This one's tough. Well, I feel like they put hella focus into the DLC fatality finishers. Regarding I already seen Aaron Blacks, and I already know this Kano one. This Kano one is better. Damn, they just trying to give Aaron Black any win. This one's tough. I know. I remember this one. This one is tough. Putting his head into the acid. That wasn't bad. I'm going Aaron Blacks. That wasn't bad. I'm going Aaron Blacks. T100. This is T100 is Terminator, right? Yeah. Is it Terminator? Terminator got that skill set? I've never seen the Terminator movies, so I don't know what skill set Terminator has. This Baraka one is better. I seen both of these. I don't need to watch these, but I'm gonna show this Ghostface one. This Ghostface one is tough. Let's watch it. Oh. Man, playing a game.
What? Oh, come on! This is bullshit! He's a dude with a knife!
That shit is just so tough.
Fatality.
So tough. Oh, listen. I cut off his voice. I don't think there's much fatalities beating that one. I'm gonna keep it a B. We already seen this one. This one. We already seen this one. I wonder if there's a Jason one in here. RoboCop. Shang Tsung. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. This Loki's tough. This is goated.
Fatality. Shang Tsung win.
I don't know if you could beat that one, Jack. I do not know if you could beat that one. Yeah, you definitely can. Not let his burden. Is that it? That was it? Yeah, you're just not beating that one. They got the Leatherface one. I wonder if they have the Jason one. Kenshi versus Leatherface. Kenshi is such a cool character. He's useless too in the series. He's so cool.
Fatality. Kenshi.
Just the way his abilities is, he's blind. Like I forgot the reason he was blind. Why was Kenshi's blind again? Damn. Why was Kenshi blind? I forgot the reason he was blind. Was he even blind? I really can't remember now. I'm confused myself with more at this point.
Leatherface
The
win.
Leatherface one, bro. I said this earlier. Mortal Kombat, when they do the collab DLCs, like other characters from other universes, they always go above and beyond with their fatalities, bro. And it's amazing. It's amazing Mortal Kombat does that. Shang Tsung or Scorpions first? This is when you put him back. Oh, this is tough. Shang Tsung got the toughest fatalities. Oh my god, just look at that. Why do Shang Tsung got the toughest fatalities, bro? We already seen this one. This is what he throws it. Oh no, we haven't seen this one. No, I know this one. I used to do this all the time. Shang Tsung is better. Another Shang Tsung? Oh, we already seen this one. I don't think we've seen the Sub-Zero one in that. And yes, we have. The Shang Tsung one is better. Baraka. Did we see this? Yeah, we have. This Baraka one is tough, bro. This is fire. Robocop or Kung Lao? Kung Lao got one of the best fatalities in the series too, because his hat, the way he used the hat for fatalities was so amazing. I always like that was like Kung Lao was just one of the best characters in Mortal Kombat just because he used like a sharp hat and he can teleport. Like Kung Lao is one of the best characters used in Mortal Kombat. That being said, this fatality is better. Robocop got some cold fatalities, bro. Gosh, it's all matter. Terminator. Robocop. Ghost. Ooh, this Canon one was kind of cold. I feel choose one. I feel like this Ghostface one is better. Ooh, now we get down to the real competition. Real deal competition. I'm going Shang Tsung. The way that it's something that crawls out his chest and how nasty it looks too. It's oh my days. Oh my, like just how nasty it looks too. It just crawled out the chest. Shang Tsung got some of the best fatalities in the Mortal Kombat. Like, oh my days. Just look at it. It's eating on the face. And was that the brain? Shang Tsung is a sick individual. He is sick. Homelander. The second Robocop one was better. Ooh. This one? Baraka second. Mortal Kombat 1. Where he used the guts, like cook them, and they all come together feast. That Baraka bites into the leg. Oh my days. Versus Ghostface though, bro. Ghostface one is so tough as well. He stabs him, repeatedly stabs him. It turns into a game.
What? Oh,
And then Ghostface comes out the dark and stabs him again. And then the Ghostface look at the screen. Oh my god, bro. Damn. The Ghostface one is tough. I'm sorry, bro. This Ghostface one is just so cold. That one, yeah, the Ghostface one was better. Yeah, the Ghostface one was better than the Robocop one too. Alright, which one is better? Homelander is first. He knocks him up to the sky, gets hit by a plane. The Homelander drags him through the plane, I think. Nope, he throws him into the wind. And he stares at the people in the plane. The wind turbine tells the people in the plane.
Homelander wins.
Oh my god, this Homelander was so good. I have to replay it. I'm replaying it. The engine of the plane. I think. I don't know. I never know I'm playing. And he stares at him down. But this Shang Tsung one is just so tough. Like, just watch the Shang Tsung one. Put it on the table. Put some in her. You know that gotta burn too. And then it eats at her face. Oh my god. I had to choose one.
Soon
I'm I'm going the Shang Tsung one. Now I think if Homelander would have drugged the like dragged the person through the plane and he's killing all the civilians in the plane, I feel like that would have been like the best fatality in Mortal Kombat. Don't they do that one for the Omni Man? Omni Man went on this list for some reason. But if Homelander would have drugged him to the plane, I feel like that would have won. But this one, him just cutting open the chest, putting something in the chest, and then sprouting out, eating her face and eating her brain, so tough. I'm going to Shang Tsung one. Okay, which one is better?
What? Oh, come on! This is bullshit! He's a dude with a knife!
fatality.
See you soon.
Then you got this Shang Tsung one. Some just come out the chest. And in the brain.
Fatality. Shang Tsung wins.
I gotta go to Ghostface one. It's like, it's so tough. Ghostface stabbing the character over and over again, and then it turns into the game. Then Ghostface sneaks out the dark, stabs him again, and then Ghostface that was on the game looks at the screen, and there's blood on the screen, and says fatality, and then it goes to the infamous Ghostface voice. I'm gonna see you soon. But the Shang Tsung one was so tough as well. But if I had to choose one, I'm going Ghostface. It's like I said, bro. Mortal Kombat, when it comes to DLC collab characters from other universes, Mortal Kombat, the company, it goes above and beyond with the fatalities. Like, it always amazes me when they do DLC collabs like that. The fatalities always amaze me, bro. I don't think there's like, what else? Any company that does it like that when they do collabs. I'm sorry, not Fortnite, not other games, no other gaming, no other games when they do collabs with other universes puts effort into the collab like Mortal Kombat. So I'm going Ghostface. Out of this list, Ghostface had the best fatality. I'm not doing this one. Maybe that one for later. Ultimate horror film? It depends. I can play this. This is gonna be quick because I can do this one. The best horror movie. No, this is not which one is more iconic. This one I simply think is better. Had the better storytelling, had the better writing, everything. There's a lot of horror movies on this list that I just haven't seen. So I'm doing it anyway. I got this one in the Blumhouse one. I'm not just doing 500, bro. Double it. Like I've never seen either of these ones. No, I'm actually not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this one because I know there's a lot of horror movies I haven't seen yet. So I'm gonna do instead of do this one, I'm gonna just say this one for later. I'm gonna do the Blumhouse one. I've seen a lot of Blumhouse horror movies. All right, we got the best Blumhouse horror movie. This one I think is just, which is better writing, which obviously is more scary, and which had the better characters. It's just like which one I think is better, not which one is more iconic. Now I've seen a lot of Blumhouse movies. I haven't seen them all, so who knows? '64, obviously. Paranormal Activities. I haven't seen the Galloways, so I'm going Paranormal Activities. Megan or Us. Megan is. I thought Megan was pretty bad. I'm gonna be honest. Us was a. I liked it Us a lot. I thought Megan was pretty bad. Get Out or Insidious. Get Out was tough, but there's not beating. There's not much beating that original Insidious. The Purge, Anarchy. I've never seen The Exorcist, believe it or not. I gotta watch The Exorcist. People saying it's the scariest movie of all time. I gotta watch it. I seen The Purge, Anarchy. I seen the first Purge. I seen Upgrade. I haven't seen Upgrade in a while though. I don't really remember much about Upgrade. I remember much about the Purge, the first Purge. I don't remember much about the Sinister Purge election year or Sinister. Sinister. I'm going Sinister. Purge election year was probably my favorite Purge movie, but I'm going to Sinister. I feel like it's just a better movie all around. Totally Killer or Luigi. I never seen Luigi. I'm going Totally Killer. I seen Totally Killer. Totally Killer wasn't that bad. Blumhouse been killing it with movies though. Like, you really think about it, like they got really like just a fat, fat horror movie horror movie like list under their belt barrel. Like they're like the kings of it. I haven't seen this Paranormal Activity. I haven't seen that. What is? I should chose Bastion because we already got a Paranormal Activity. Ma, I haven't seen Lazarus Effect. I seen Ma. Ma was tough. I have seen They Them. I haven't seen 13 Sins. Halloween Ends was just, oh my days, like, wait, how did you mess up that new Halloween trilogy? Yeah, Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends. It just kept getting worse and worse. Like, 2018 wasn't bad. I actually enjoyed 2018. I thought it was good. Then Kills, it was alright. Kind of, I don't know why you put Jamie Lee Curtis to the side like that, but you did. And then Halloween Ends was just, holy fuck, boy. Like, oh my days. What was that Michael Myers doing? He got his mask took by a little twink who was getting bullied by band kids? Come on, bro. Like, if they would have set up, I forgot his name, but if they would set him up as like trying to become the next Michael Myers in the original 2018 movie, like if they showed him accidentally killing that little boy, I know he didn't really kill him, but actually killing that little boy in the original 2018 movie and seeing his character growth throughout the three movies, and then have him setting up to be like the next coming of Michael Myers, even though he wasn't, that would have been amazing in my eyes, and it would have made Halloween's End a lot better. But they didn't do that. They introduced us him in the final part of the movie, and they made him like the movie all about him, basically. And not final part of the movie, final part of the trilogy, and made the final movie all about him, basically. Which I didn't like. I was like if they would have introduced him in 2018 movie, and we see his character just gradually throughout the whole trilogy, it would have made the whole trilogy a lot better. But introducing a character like that at the end, at the final movie, and then have him do what he did to Michael Myers, take that mask like that, it was just no, no. I'm going to Sinister too. Hush. Speak No Evil. No, I actually enjoyed Night Swim. Speak No Evil was better. Creep. Ooh, and Paranormal Activity 3 or Insidious The Last Key. I enjoyed the Insidious. Oh my God, speak English. I enjoyed the Insidious franchise a lot. A lot. Infinity, I keep saying Infinity. The Insidious franchise is like one of my favorite horror franchises. Paranormal Activity is up there too. I'm going to see this last key. Home and Kill, I guess. I don't know what the other ways is. FNAF. Unfriended. I never seen this. I seen Imaginary. Unfriended Dark Web. Insidious Chapter 2. Paranormal Activities 2. Halloween 2018. I haven't seen The Woman in the Yard yet. I gotta watch that. I heard a lot about it. I've seen the trailer for it too. I just haven't got around to watching it yet. And I've never seen Firestarter. Which company y'all feel like is the king of horror, like right now? Like recently, like been going crazy with horror movies. I feel like it's Blumhouse. Like in the recent years, the king of horror company, I feel like it's Blumhouse. Like there's haven't been really much companies going crazy with horror movies like Blumhouse. That being said, I'm going the Belko Experiment over Happy Death Day to you. The Red Door. I don't think I've seen The Red Door. I gotta rule that. I gotta watch that. I don't think I've ever seen it yet though. The Forever Purge was just unbelievably mad for me. I'm sorry. Like such a cool idea. A purge going on forever. Like they people choosing not to end the purge the next day and just keep continuously purging. I don't know why the government didn't think of a plan to stop that. But the movie just like for me it just felt like a fucking chore to get through. Like it was just boring. Unbelievably mad for me. That being said, I did enjoy Trooper there. I didn't really. It has been a long time since I watched it. The ending probably grew on me because I remember when I first watched Trooper there, I didn't really like the ending. But if I rewatch it now, it's like the ending will grow on me because I did watch it as a teenager. Oh my god. The Black Phone versus Creep 2. The Creep series, the Creep movies, is like some of my all-time like favorite horror movies. The Black Phone was my favorite horror movie to come out in recent years. Oh my god. When did the Black Phone come out? I think it was what? 2019, right? No, couldn't be. 2021. Alright, I was tweaking. I was geeking. I was 2 years off. It wasn't that bad. Oh my god. Bro, if I had to choose one, I'm going to Black Phone. But Creep 2 is so good. I'm going to Black Phone. Black Phone is just too good for me. The Grabber, Finney. Even though it kind of got some weakness to it. So I feel like it could be beat. But I'm going to Black Phone. The Invisible Man or The Hunt. The Hunt was alright. No, it wasn't. I think The Hunt was decent. I don't really like. I don't really. What do I don't like about The Hunt? No, I think The Hunt was bad. I mean, not bad. What am I talking about? I'm geeking. The Hunt was decent. The Invisible Man was decent. But if I had to choose one, I enjoyed The Invisible Man more than I enjoyed The Hunt. The Hunt, but neither movie was bad. Insidious 3. I never seen this one. So I've never seen Megan 2 or the Megan movie. I seen Sick. Sick is kind of mid. I'm sorry, I never seen Megan 2, so I couldn't give it the win. Totally Killer or the First Purge. I'm going. This might be recency bias because I recently seen Totally Killer and I thought it was good. Great. I liked it a lot. And I haven't seen the First Purge in a while, like in a long time. But if I had to choose one, I'm going Totally Killer. I feel like Totally Killer is better than the First Purge. Unfriended Dark Web. Unfriended. I like Unfriended more than I like. I never seen a Red Door, so I don't know. Ooh, Paranormal Activities 2 or the Belko Experiment. I actually enjoyed the Belko Experiment a lot, bro. A lot. But if I had to choose one, what is this popping up on my screen? Oh, this is for my creation shit. I gotta repay that. I'll do that later. But if I had to choose one, what kind of ruined it, bro? Hey, I was going for a clip. The Belko Experiment or Paranormal Activities 2. I enjoyed the Belko Experiment a lot more. I mean, not a lot more, a lot. If I had to choose one, though, I'm going. This is so golden, bro. Oh my God, Blumhouse is such an amazing company. I love Blumhouse. I'm going Paranormal Activities too. Hush over Sick. Purge Anarchy or the original, the first Friday the 13th movie. I mean, not Friday the 13th. Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I enjoy that more than I enjoy Anarchy. Sinister 2, Sinister 2, Insidious 3, Insidious 2, Paranormal Activities. Ooh, Invisible Man or Halloween 2018. I liked Halloween 2018 more. I like the Invisible Man. Truth or dare, I've never seen a woman in the yard. Why was that still here? Creep. I've never seen this. Wait, have I seen this? I can't remember if I've seen this one or not. I'm going Halloween Kills. I don't remember if I've seen that one or not. The Black Phone. Okay. Damn. I didn't want this to happen this early. Not this early. Not this early. But Sinister versus The Insidious. I might have to go to Insidious. Insidious has one of the greatest jump scares of all time, bro. One of the few jump scares I actually fell for. But The Sinister was it's also a scary movie. It also got me a couple times. But if I have to go one, and this might be a hot take, I don't know. But I'm choosing Insidious. The first Insidious movie was so tough. Now, what y'all can say about the rest of the Insidious franchise, you can say it kind of fell off. But the first Insidious movie was so, so good, bro. So, so good. Paranormal Activity. And Friend of Dark World was tough, too. The Black Phone. True there. Creep. Unfriended. Insidious is better than Insidious, too. Totally Killer. Halloween in 2018. Damn. Two of my favorite all-time horror films, bro. Creep or Insidious. Creep is amazing. I feel like Creep is an underrated gem. If you haven't seen Creep, y'all should watch Creep. It's amazing. But Insidious was just so good, bro. The first Insidious movie is so good. I gotta go Insidious over Creep. No, I don't care if it's, I don't care if y'all flame my shit. I I find Totally Killer better than Halloween 2018. Now that I'm really thinking about it, I might be overrating Totally Killer right now because I did like the movie, but Halloween 2018 was tough. Like, because Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends kind of brings it down a little bit. But if I'm soloing like Halloween 2018 by itself, I'm giving it to Halloween 2018. Never mind. I enjoy Halloween 2018 more than I enjoy Totally Killer. I can remember because Halloween Ends was so bad. Like it clouds my judgment. Clouds my judgment from the other Halloween films that came before it. Like I hated that movie so much. And if I'm slowly thinking about 2018, I'm going 2018. The Black Phone. This is a good one. Unfriended or Paranormal Activity? I go with Paranormal Activities. Insidious. This is a hot take. I already know this is a hot take. The Black Phone was so good in my eyes. Oh my days, how good the Black Phone was for me, bro. It was so amazing. That's one of my favorite movies to come out recently, in like the last couple years. It came out in 2021. I'm going the Black Phone over Paranormal Activities. Yes, I said it. It's a hot take, and I'm standing on it. Don't care what no one says. The Black Phone is better than Paranormal Activities. 100%. I enjoy both movies now. I really love both movies. But I'm going the Black Phone. Which leads into this next one. Insidious is better than the Black Phone. The first Insidious movie was so good, bro. That when it Blumhouse, if not, I can't think of no other movies right now. So if I had to choose one, I would say that's probably the best Blumhouse movie in my life, ever seen in my life. Now I can't think of other ones because I don't know all the movies, horror movies Blumhouse ever made. But if I had to choose one, I would say Blumhouse. This was Blumhouse best. Is Insidious, the first one. So born Insidious. Insidious is Blumhouse best movie. Did I know this one? I'm gonna like these. I'm gonna see if I can speed run these next two. 32. I forgot to press record. We got the best locations to set up camp in a zombie apocalypse. Which location I think is better to set up camp in? Alright, if we're talking about strictly a train like this one on this picture, it's going to probably have zombies in it because both of these locations probably have zombies in it because both of these are popular locations. But I feel like you could secure down a church better than you could secure down a train just in still. And the church is all together, and a train is like really out in the open. A church is like a school building. There's 1,000 churches, so people is not gonna come to your church. Versus a train, people might see your train and probably want that shit. So I'm going. A church is a better location than zombie apocalypse. They both going. Oh, a church probably going. No, a train probably will have more people than a church. So more zombies. I'm going to church. A rest stop or an army base. See, an army base is like kind of useless because you're not going to really know how to use anything other than probably the guns there. If they store guns in army base, I've never been to an army, so if they do store guns in army base, it's probably going to be filled with either hostile people or zombies. Let's say it's filled with hostile people. Why would the military start protecting random people over their own families? So let's say it's full with the military people. They're probably going to protect. If the world fail and the zombie apocalypse happens, they're probably going to protect their own families more than they will try to protect you. That's one thing. And you're going to have to worry about like who's the leader, who's like, I don't know about all that. Now if they both have like zombies filled with them, I feel like a military base. I feel like they're fairly. I've never been to a military base, so I don't know how much people be on a military base. And you're not really going to know how to do much because the military base got guns, they got supplies, they got MREs and all that. Gas station got food. Food expires over there. MRE is built to last. But then the hostiles, like if the military is alive, they're probably not going to take you in. You feel me? Whereas a rest stop, you clear the rest stop, you're good there for a couple of days. But I'm going to an army base. Hardware store in Moscow. I've never been to Moscow. So I wouldn't know nothing about that. I think that's Moscow. How you pronounce it? I went to a hardware store. A fitness center or an underground parking lot. Both of these are terrible locations to set up camp at. Because there's not really much supplies at any of these locations. I mean, you can find like supplies in abandoned cars if you can get into them. I was thinking of going around underground parking lot. Like a gym, you're not really gonna find much but vending machines and protein bars and shit. Fruit, you can find fruit at the gym. I don't know if people bring fruit to the gym. I don't go to the gym. I'm going to underground parking lot. I feel like that's better to set up camp at than the gym. A school, or a school, obviously. Even the school gonna have people there. A temple. I never been to. I never been to a temple. A theme park though. A theme park is gonna have tons of zombies, tons of people there. Not really to eat there. Like theme parks are meant for like on the go eat right now food. There's not really much stored food you can find there that's not gonna be expired or old. And it's gonna be filled with zombies. Whereas a temple, it might have zombies in it, not as much as a theme park. You're obviously not gonna find supplies at a temple either. But you can set up a nice camp there and go looking for supplies. I feel like there's no way you're just getting a camp off in a theme park. Tons of zombies. DMZ. What is a DMZ? Hospital. I don't know what a DMZ is. I'm going to hospital. I don't know what a DMZ is. Fire station. A university gonna be packed down with people, and that's zombie food basically. They feed people at university too, so you can find a decent amount of supplies there. You can set up a decent camp at a university after you clear it out. But you got a fire truck. There's water in fire trucks. You can learn to get into there and get water out of it. That's good for you. And then a fire station is like well put together, well protected. Like the fire station I used to stay by in my old place, it had like a barbed wire fence around it, surrounding it. So I feel like fire stations are well protected and well put together. So if you can set up a camp at a fire station, and a fire station's not gonna have that much people, so it's not gonna have that much zombies there. So if you can set up a decent camp at a fire station, I feel like that's better than a university. River, a river, access to water, and it will access it, and it acts like a river. You have access to water with a river, and it's a natural defense from the other side against zombies. Prison, a soccer stadium, like both of these gonna have hella people. I feel like a soccer stadium is gonna have more people. In a prison, like they gotta feed the prisoners. There's gonna be supplies there. It's like The Walking Dead. Guns there probably. Armor that you could take from the security guards probably. Versus a soccer stadium, hella zombies there. There's not really to hide. There's not really setting up a camp for one prison. Damn, I've been yapping. I'm gonna try to speed run this one. Bus terminal. Dude, him in my bed. I mean, you can set up a camp in your own room, but I'll say an RV type thing, car van, is it better? Because you can move it actually around and travel. My own home, a club, your own home. It's better than a bulletproof car, internet PC cafe, bulletproof car, you could travel. Gas station or rental gas station. Police department or water park. Like I said about the theme park, hella people, not really much to get there. Police station, you don't have hella people because hella people is going to know to go to the police station when something like that happen. But if you can get a camp set up, it will be much more better than getting a camp set up at a water park. So I'm going to police station. I think an RV is better in a zombie apocalypse. Because the army, like I said about the army base, only thing you're really gonna know how to use army base is good, but the only thing you know how to use there is either the guns, and that's it. But they do got MREs there, so that's a plus side to army base. But like I said, army base comes with a huge disadvantage because if the army is still active, they're not going to really protect. If the world fails, they're not going to really protect you over their own family. They're going to choose their family over you 10 out of 10 times. I would, they would, so they're not really going to try to protect you. And you got to work. You got to deal with other people's egos in the camp, like a zombie in the army base. If the military is still up, and if the military is not up, army base is probably going to be filled with zombies because people are going to go there trying to get help from the military. So getting the MREs and getting the guns is going to be super hard to do in a zombie apocalypse. Versus an RV, if you got your own personal RV, it's just you, probably your family, kids, wife, whatever, your dog, that you can bring around on your own. So you can move around a lot easier with the RV than staying at a zombie, army base. So you can get guns, you can get food in RV. I feel like the RV is better than the army base in a zombie apocalypse. School, they're both gonna have people. A church probably gonna have less people. The zombies, but school just got better supplies, all around better supplies, all around better security than a church too. Like I said about army base versus the RV, a temple is gonna have a couple of people there versus your own bulletproof car is either you or who you want in, and you can move around in your bulletproof car. A temple is like a set camp that's not gonna have much supplies unless you go out and look for them, and you're not gonna have protection. You have protection with your bulletproof car to go around looking for supplies. You can run out of gas. That's your biggest problem with vehicles. It's gas, and if you don't got gas, you're basically fucked. I mean, not really, because you could just camp in a car until you find gas. Your own home versus a prison. Which one is better for a zombie apocalypse? It depends on what type of person you're. If you're a prepper, your home is better than any other location to be. But if it's an average home, probably got canned goods, decent food, probably got water too, stacked up. Versus a prison you're gonna have hella people, because you know the inmates, the guards. But there's a plus side to a prison. It's gonna probably fill up with hella supplies, food. Uh, you got their own medical unit. You can probably find guns off the security guards, arm off the security guards. But you gotta fight your way into a prison. Your own home is already secure from what you know. Take a trip to the grocery store. Not right away, because if you do it right away, you're gonna run into a lot of people and you'll get mauled by a crowd of people. So go to a low key store, not right away. Get some little supplies, some canned goods, some non perishable items, and you're straight in your own home. versus trying to look out for a prison full of zombies. A hospital. Yeah, a hospital. Hospital kind of a fire station. Hardware store. Ooh, this is a good one for a zombie apocalypse. Hardware stores got basically everything you need. Hardware stores don't really sell food like that, I don't think. Not to my knowledge. But everything else, tools, supplies are good. But a river, you got access to water, clean, not clean water. Water you got to filter and clean yourself. But you got access to water. And a river is a natural defense against zombies. Zombies, if a river is rushing hard, zombies can't cross that. I mean, cross that, they're gonna get knocked out down the river. It's natural defense against zombies. But a hardware store, this is a good one. Hardware store got a lot of supplies you need for a zombie apocalypse. But the thing is, a lot of people is gonna think, oh, let me go to this hardware store. So you're gonna run into a lot of people and, possibly a lot of zombies. Versus a river, it's a river that can span for so long. If it's a clean river, I'm saying all this if it's a clean river. It's just a dirty ass river full of trash and you might as well just never step near that. But if it's a clean river and it's a long ass river, you're not gonna really run into that much people because how long the river is, and you can split that up better than you can split up a hardware store with people. Because if you try to camp out in a hardware store, a lot of people are gonna be there, a lot of egos, a lot of people think they're the leader. So I'm going to river, and the river just acts as a natural defense against zombies. Police station. I'm going to river over a school. Yeah, the school got access to a lot of supplies in a zombie apocalypse, but like I said, it's gonna be full of people, teenagers, kids, all that. Food, so it means it's gonna be filled with zombies versus a river, which is a natural defense. And if it's a clean river, you access to water, which what you're gonna need probably most in the apocalypse is water, so, especially clean water that you could filtrate and clean yourself. So I'm going to river. I feel like a car is better than a stacked police station. Police station, it's got supplies. Like I said, the police is probably going. If it's an apocalypse and the world already fell, the police is probably going to protect their own family before they protect you. Versus if you got your own bulletproof car and enough gas, you can go get your own supplies, and only you could choose who you let into your bulletproof car. I feel like that's better than standing at a police station that other people is going to go to, and the police might not even help you. Your own home is better than a fire station because you can choose because there's 1,000 homes just like yours, so there's not many people gonna break into it. You can choose who you want to bring into that home. Obviously, some people might break into your shit, but you can protect it a lot easier than you could protect a fire station. Oh no, I actually might go a fire station over your own home, especially the one that I used to stay nearby. That had a barbed wire fence, so if you can, and they had snacks in there, they had water. So if you can get into a fire station and clear it out, clear all the zombies out, if there's zombies. See, the thing about these places is the people. Is the fire department going to let you in over their own families? And if they're alive or not, if they're dead and they're zombies, I feel like you can clear it out and take over a fire station. So I'm going to fire station. An RV. A car. Ooh, this is a good one. An RV versus a river. A river. Okay, let me think. Just like I said earlier, a river acts as a natural defense against zombies. Can't cross a rushing river, it's going to knock them over. And if it's a clean, good river, you get access to water that you could clean and filter yourself, which is very, very probably the most important thing to have in an apocalypse. But in the RV, like there's thousands of RVs that you could bring anywhere you want to get you across the road. The only thing you gotta worry about is gas. You can go get your own supplies. You can go get your own this. You're in the comfort. You can store stuff there. But if I want to set up a camp, I'm willing to set up a camp by a river more than I am an RV. Same thing with RV versus bulletproof car. A river is the best place to be in a zombie apocalypse, especially if it's a clean one. A clean, nice, rushing, powerful river that's long will go a long way in apocalypse. Because not many people is going to contest for it because how long the river is. Like y'all can share it, and if it's clean, you can filter it, clean it, and it acts as a natural defense if you set up against the river against the zombies. Zombies can't cross a Russian river because you're going to knock them down and push them all the way down the river. That's why I think the river is the best place to be if you want to set up a camp in a zombie apocalypse. And I'm gonna like this one out, then I'm getting off. This is gonna be which one is the cooler ability, which one I like more, basically. Not which one is stronger. I'm thinking which one I like more. Part two. I already did part one of this. I'm doing a part two because I enjoyed it so much. But I'm only gonna make it 32. I'm keeping it short this time. Hopefully, we get some different options. And if Hollow Purple shows up again, I think I gave Hollow. No, I gave Projecting Sorcery to win last time. So if Projecting Sorcery shows up again or Hollow Purple, because it was my top two last time, I'm gonna click the other one over him. Just because I want a different winner. Now I never seen One Piece, and I think or this. I think this is Bleach. I don't know if that's Bleach or not. I just insulted mad Bleach fans. I never seen One Piece either. See, Projecting Sorcery. I said if that shows up again, I'm not gonna choose it because that won last time. So I'm going to Final Flash. I wish they had videos showing me like the move. That would make it much easier for the ones I didn't see, haven't seen. Idle Transfiguration is tough. Ooh, World Cutting Slash or Shadow? Oh, that's the Shadow Monarch. I know they treat the Shadow Monarch and its abilities different than they treat Shadow Extraction. If it was Shadow Extraction, I probably would have went over that. Chose that over the World Cutting Slash just because I like Necromancy a lot. Favorite thing to do in Magic, reviving the dead. But I'm choosing World Cutting Slash over the Shadow Monarch. Sage Mode, Fusion Dance, Decay, Serious Punch, Jogan, even though it's not canon, I just didn't know the other one. Oh, I'm not gonna say not canon, even though we haven't seen it yet in the manga. Ooh, the Kamehameha or Kamui. Which one I think is cooler? I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna piss some people off. I think Kamui is cooler. Now, if which one is more iconic and which one is the like more iconic and which one is stronger, I would have to go Kamehameha, Kamehameha, however you want to pronounce it, 10 times over Kamui. But which one I think is more cooler? I'm going Kamui because intangibility and you can teleport other things to a special dimension that only you can access, which is so tough. Especially in this a Sharingan ability too. I love the Sharingan. So I'm going Kamui. It's because this is which ability I think is cooler, not which one is stronger or which one is more iconic. It's one that I personally think is cooler. So I'm going Kamui over the Kamehameha or Kamehameha, whichever you want to call it. Same thing I said. This one I think is cooler, not which one is stronger or which one is more iconic. This one I think is cooler. I'm going Tsukiyomi over MUI. I love Genjutsu so much. I love it. I love MUI too. MUI is my favorite transformation. But I'm going Tsukiyomi. Idle Transfiguration or Kamui? The ability to manipulate the soul and transform it to whatever you want is such a good ability for me, but I'm going Kamui. Intangibility, access to your own pocket dimension that only you can access. It's just so tough. World Slash, a slash that cuts the world itself. Slash that killed Satoru Gojo over Sage Mode. I'm going Sage Mode. Infinite Tsukiyomi. Fusion Dance. Serious Punch. Decay Wave. Injurious Susano. Tsukiyomi. Sage Mode. I'll enjoy Sage Mode over Infinite Tsukiyomi. Ooh, Kamui or Tsukiyomi. Now this is one I think is which one I think is cooler, not which one is stronger. I'm going Tsukiyomi. I love Genjutsu. I love it. Fusion Ants. Interest Mo Susano. Interest Mo Susano. Tsukiyomi over Sage Mode. I think Tsukiyomi is cooler than Sage Mode. Yeah. Which one I think is cooler? Interest Mode Susano. Especially that Interest Arrow. This one is so cool to me, man. Susano Interest Mode, like Avatar like with the armor, like just like so tough. I think that's the cool one for this list. This one was just so tough. Like, bro, did y'all know? Like, Susano was like, such a cool ass ability, and you give it an upgrade with like a chakra lightning avatar with it too, and it fires off like one of the strongest abilities in the verse with the interest arrow. Is just, oh my god, that's just such a cool ability. Any like Sasuke has some of the coolest abilities throughout the whole show. He got access to Genjutsu, the Sharingan, the Curse Mark, the Susanoo, the Inja Susanoo, the Inja's Arrow, Amaterasu. Like all the coolest abilities in Naruto, Sasuke didn't have touched and have. Like that's just so cool, bro. Sasuke is the best character in Naruto, bro. I'm sorry. Alright, chat, I'm off.